guys, to the Vino rod. Well, I'm still mudding. So let's get over here and take a look at my progress. Hey, before we get to the car, I wanted to share some things with you. I've got some t-shirts that I've had printed out, and I can show you an example there on the front there. Okay, and then here's the white. I kind of prefer the white, but that's me. Has the Instagram and YouTube. I like that. And then this little item here, I really like that on the front of the shirt. Okay, so I've been working with Heidi at Driven Custom Apparel Company. She printed up these shirts for me, and you know, what's cool is working with her is that she can help me work through the different types of design elements that I want to put in on the shirt, where trying to work with some of the other online outfits, you really can't, there's no one to be able to talk to. So that's why I prefer working with Heidi. So that's just something to think about. If you want to get some shirts printed up or whatever, you can contact her at Driven Custom Apparel Company. And I'll put the email address in the description below this video. And now the guy that did the artwork for me, he's an artist out of Australia. And you know, I contacted him and told him kind of basically what I wanted, and this is what he came up with. And it's so cool. I mean, that's his. All of this is his custom artwork, and I mean, I just think it's awesome. And he is Rod Bathgate. So I mean, you could Google Rodney Bathgate or Rod Bathgate, and you can see some of the artwork the guy has done. It's pretty impressive. Plus, he's a car guy, so he likes to do that type of artwork, and I'll put his information down in the description. So I just wanted to show those elements. Now, if you're looking for an artist, Rodney Bathgate, man, impressive. And then Heidi at Driven Custom Apparel. So if you want to get shirts done, contact her. Or if you want to get some of these shirts, contact her, and she'll work with you on the cost, and she'll get them shipped out to you. So, I mean, I can't say enough for the way it worked out working with Heidi. I appreciate the effort that she put out, helping me to get the elements on the front of the shirt, and then get the Instagram and YouTube thing put on there too. But I just like to put a nice word out for her, and I mean, work with her if you get a chance, guys. Thank you. Let's get back to the car. Okay. Well, this is part of it that I've changed here, where this used to have that same door jamb here, where I've added a piece of quarter round in this area. So I've filled that in. What do you got for me, big fella? Huh? What are you doing in here? You gonna do some sanding? Okay, so yeah, I just don't have the warm and fuzzy yet that I want to put any primer on it yet, just because of some of the issues that I feel like I need to fix better before I put any primer on it. I just don't have any experience with this stuff at all. So because I don't have great experience with this type of stuff, I'm learning on the fly. Back in the day when I was 20 years old, I did some body work. I'm 62 now, and back then we used, well, I went to Kmart, bought a gallon of Bondo from Kmart, Bondo brand, and red glazing putty, and a little black sanding block that was rubber. And that was the, you know, about as far as I ever got. Well, fast forward to now, well, I've got my hands full. Finding out that there's a whole new way of doing things, different kinds of product. So that's where I'm at with it. So I'm really, I just don't know what to expect. If I put primer on this and I have a bunch of shiners, you know, what's going to show up? I just really don't know at this time. So I'm learning, and that's about, well, what can I say, man? That's my excuse. But anyway, once I get that warm and fuzzy, I'm going to put some primer on it for sure. But I just don't have it yet. So this is about where I'm at with it. You know, I've got to, you know, this, you know, it's when you put paint on it, you know, it's just really going to matter. You know, fortunately in this area here, my windshield's going to cover up a lot of this stuff. So, but I still do need to get rid of some of those shiners, at least from this point down. So I've got to work on that yet. You know, and I got to throw my excuse back out there. I just don't know what to expect. If oh yeah, hit it with some primer, you'll be fine. Well, I'm going to have to figure that out on my own. So anyway, it's kind of the way I want to have that area there. So, okay, so let's see, I can get under here, and I've got that tranny brace to work out still. I've got them brake lines that need to be redone because I want to be able to pull that tranny without it interfering with those brake lines. So that's an area that I've got to address. I still need to get over here and seal that up with some, you know, under coating. But the rest of it's turning out pretty good. I think I'm going to be okay for like, because that tranny's setting up in there pretty good in that tunnel. So I think I'm going to be able to have like possibly in this area, maybe a brace across there for my drive line. And then as it tails back there to the back, you can see where I can maybe go with maybe like a lifting strap or something like that, some of that type of material, and attach it to maybe back in this area here. So I still have that to do. I've ironed out pretty much everything on my emergency brake handle situation. So that worked out pretty good. I think you can get a little eyeball there. That engineering right there, that's quite the engineering on that, huh? All right. So I think that's pretty much where I'm going to end this video. Appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one.